It's like Joe Fixit got drunk and opened up a finger paint kit. Alright, so what's up, folks? We're here with the Gamerverse Avengers video game Outback Hulk. When this guy got announced, there was a lot of confusion online and a lot of people talking trash about it. I don't know what they were talking trash about. I think he looks good, and I'm just glad to have a Hulk that looks different. We got a lot of Hulks in the past 2 years, and a lot of them green. And I'm especially happy about this because I haven't really seen anybody talking about it, but this is the gateway to a Joe Fixit. They have a Hulk body. It's already painted gray, so all you gotta do is take off all that white and swap out the head sculpt, and you've got a Joe Fixit. So people should be happy about this because we have the gray Hulk body that they can go and make like 3 different Joe Fixits. You know, Hasbro will do it. All right, so let's go ahead and crack this baby open. All right, you see you got the Avengers video game art on the side with the trash character models. Bio, Hulk. Bruce Banner smashes anything in sight as the gamma-powered Hulk. Whack. We got the sweet Avengers insert, so don't throw it away. All right, there he is in his cage. See, he's got the alternate head where he's calm and chilling. The sculpt that comes on the body, he's gritting his teeth, he's angry about something. And he's got 2 extra hands, and it's got me thinking I might have some new options for the Shadow King. Currently Outback, but future Joe Fixit booty shot. All right, so there are the hands. And you can see that one's a fist and one's an open hand. The corresponding hands are already on the figure. I love when Hasbro does that because it saves me some time. I don't have to swap out hands for you in the video because there's already one of each in there. And there we go, little spin. And there's the alternate head sculpt. And I like it. I like that calm, stoic look. It makes me feel like there's a calm before the storm. But that's an excellent head sculpt. And the hair is really different. I haven't played the video game yet. I'm waiting for it to go on sale because I hear there's only 12 hours of single player gameplay, and I'm an old guy that doesn't like to play online, so I'm gonna wait. Probably Black Friday. But yeah, that's nice. So there he is, all crisp and clean. So to get him out the package, looking at him, I don't know what body this is. Well, the bottom half from the waist down looks like the bottom half used in the past couple of Hulks. But the top I don't recognize. Now, it could be the BAF body from the Endgame wave last year. I haven't put that BAF together or opened that wave, but I definitely do not recognize the top. I'm gonna get the other Hulks and bring them in for comparison, but I don't think those are the same pecs and biceps and shoulders. That top half looks totally different. Because on the Hulks that came out last year and the Red Hulk this year, the chest is much, much bigger. Arr. 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 All right, so I think that head sculpt is fantastic. I don't have anything to go by because, like I said, I haven't played the game, but just as a head sculpt, it's great. The jaw lines are good. The cheekbones are good. He's got the beard. I'm loving the haircut, but nothing to complain about there. I really dig it. All right, checking out Midtown. You see he's got the ab game going on, so he's not missing the crunches in the gym. And you can see the upper pants. They look very similar to the recent Hulks, as I stated before, if you have those. He's got tattered, it looks like bandages around his forearms. Or maybe it's the remains of a shirt. Not sure. Then downtown, he's got his bare footsies. All right, let's dig in here and check out this articulation. So I don't want to mess up his hair. I'm gonna be real careful there. Got 360 going on. It does scrape on the shoulder, so you want to be careful about the paint on the back. Does he get a tilt? A little bit. How about the other way? A little bit. Not bad. Head isn't too stiff. Let's see. Side profile. I think that's straight ahead, or did I touch it? Let's see. It's him looking down. Straight ahead. and not much on the up. Straight ahead, down. Yeah, so not a lot of range on the head there. Looks like his hair is bucking up against his neck, so keeping him from looking up much further. Definitely not your average Hulk, because he does not have the butterfly joints up here at the shoulders. So when I'm raising his arms up, the painted areas do scrape right against his shoulder muscles, so be careful with that. All right, we'll get a 360 swivel around on the arm. And get a 360 on the bicep. This guy's legs are quite loose. He keeps trying to do a split on me. And what about this elbow? We've got that single jointed elbow piece there. So that's all you get, that 90-degree angle there. And without that butterfly joint, you see his arm doesn't come in very far. Bicep doesn't even touch the chest. And I flipped it up this way by his head to see how close he can get into his head, so you don't get a lot of range there. So he does have a vertical hinge on his wrist. I like to call those the repulsor blast hinges, which is the opposite of the gun hinge. So you can point his wrist down, 2 clicks for straight forward, and then 1 click up. All right, so this baby does have that full 360 torso joint, and he's on a rocker, and he gets really good range. And he can swivel around, he can bend forward, and I think and he can bend back. That's good range. Then he's also got a 360 at the waist, so you get that double 360 action. Contortionist. Sweet. That waist joint is really loose. And here's Cheerleader Hulk doing his best attempt at a Bambi. He's not kicking in any adamantium doors because he can't get that leg very high, but he is the Hulk, so all he has to do is brush against it and he'll get knocked over. So these upper thigh joints are really loose. Every time I put any slight pressure on him, his legs split when I'm trying to stand him up. So check yours, be careful with that. Do have 360 swivel on the thigh. And got double jointed knee, but because of the size, oh yeah, he does double, oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, sorry. Whew, happy there. So it gets pretty high, that's not bad. So it is a double jointed knee. The bottom half of the joint was just stuck and I had to give it a good old heave ho. So Outback Hulk can make steak and crush peanuts on the floor, but can he moonwalk? I'm gonna say for a Hulk, yes he can. All right, so he doesn't get a huge range pointing the toes up, but I said he is a Hulk, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say he can moonwalk. So you can see here, that toe's pointing straight down, it's almost flush with the calf. Now, if I point this one straight forward, that's how it looks. Then when I point it up, you see, he gets a little bit going on. So we're gonna give Hulk a break there and say he's a moonwalker. Sorry, Hulk, no twerk for you. Overall, I'd say he's fly. He looks really good. Don't like the loose legs. Upper body arm articulation could be a lot better. The torso articulation, you couldn't ask for anything more. Let's see how he stacks up next to some other Hulks. All right, I stand corrected. That bottom half of the body is not the one used from the Hulks. I think that's the one they used on Dark Beast. So I'm gonna pull him over and check in a second. But as you can see, height-wise, he compares favorably to the regular Hulk. He's a little bit shorter. He's not as wide. Shoulders are definitely a lot smaller, and that chest, huge difference there. But he does have him beat on the articulation. You can't really beat that rocker there. There he is next to my favorite Hulk of the past few years, the Red Hulk. And, you know, it's the same body as the green one we just saw, but, ooh, I like the contrast between those two colors. It's like an evil mirror version. Side shot. I didn't realize how small the She-Hulk was. I think in the comic book she's taller than that. If I remember correctly, she's, I think, close to 7 feet tall. I gotta look that up. I don't remember her being that small compared to the Hulk. And you couldn't have a gray Hulk showing without Old Faithful, the Toy Biz Hulk. Look at that guy. He just looks so sad. He wants to be in a video. All right, so what do you think? I know he's not canon, he's from a video game. A lot of people pass on the Gamerverse figures, but I think he's a dope Hulk. If you're a fan of Hulks, you should add him to your collection, in my opinion. The beard looks great. Like I said, the head sculpt is great. And as you can see, I swapped out to the calm, I'm gonna call it the poetic head. Looks like he's reading a poem, but I think he's fresh. All right, as always, thanks for the support. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know what else you wanna see. Thanks for supporting the channel. Till next time, geek out.